Hi everyone! So I'm finally back to talk to you about the Kuddly weighted blanket that I bought a couple of weeks ago. Now I bought this because I specialise in treating anxiety and I work with a lot of people with anxiety, and I wanted to try the weighted blanket because it's something I do get asked about and I don't recommend anything that I haven't tried. Now these weren't around when I was at the height of suffering with anxiety, and so I wanted to give it a go and see what I thought. So I chose Kuddly for a couple of reasons. Basically because weighted blankets come in quite a lot of different shapes and sizes and types, and so I was just going to tell you a little bit about why I chose this brand. I don't work with them, I'm not affiliated with them, but I chose them for a couple of reasons. Number one, the weight. So you choose a weighted blanket based on your own weight. I probably could have gone a lot higher. This is 4.7 kilograms. I could have gone higher. But I wanted my daughter to try it as well, and she's 10, so I had to go a little bit lower. But actually, I really like this weight, so I'm quite happy with the weight. Number two, a lot of weighted blankets come as the weighted part and then a cover that you can wash. It's too much faffing for me. It had ties and all sorts. No, I just want something that goes in the washing machine. I'm busy. This suits me down to the ground. And a lot of them come with one side that's not fleecy, one side that is, and I really liked that the Kuddly is actually fleecy both sides. I think it's so much cozier, so I really like that, and it's such good quality. I mean, it's really well made, this thing. So weighted blankets have like a diamond stitching, and then in the diamonds are glass or synthetic beads, which is where the weighted part comes from. So also went for Kuddly because the shipping was really fast, and actually the reviews were fantastic, and having had the product now for a couple of weeks, I can definitely see why the reviews were so good. So how does it feel? Well, the weighted blanket on just feels like someone giving you a huge hug. You can obviously wear it around you like a normal blanket, or you can just put it over you. I just am blown away by this, if I'm honest. I think it's brilliant. When you're laying down, so I'm somebody who finds it quite hard to relax generally. Like if you said to me, oh, just sit down and do nothing, it's quite tough. So this thing is just brilliant. So if you're just laying down to relax, it kind of gives you that feeling. And I can definitely feel like if I was really in the midst of high anxiety, this would help. You know, this would really help. I don't think this is the best way to treat anxiety. Obviously, my program is what I would definitely recommend for that. But in the interim of dealing with anxiety in the moment, I can definitely see how this would help bring the anxiety down. My daughter has problems sleeping. She's a very active child and she has problems falling asleep. Her brain kind of whirs. This has helped hugely. She's actually stolen it from me, and it now is on her bed every night, but she now goes to sleep in minutes. Whereas before she would be quite up and down, telling me the thought that had popped into her head. She now goes to sleep in minutes. It's been an absolute godsend for her. She adores it. The one thing I was very interested in testing it on, as well as the anxiety side of things, was restless legs. I suffer from restless legs at night, sitting on the sofa or kind of when I'm winding down, and this stopped them completely, which I just think is incredible. So yeah, I'm really, really delighted. So all in all, I am just incredibly impressed with this. If you've got children that are struggling to go to sleep at the moment with all the changes that are occurring for them, if you suffer from anxiety, I mean, I cannot recommend it highly enough. As I say, I don't work with them, but I just think this is a really phenomenal product. I've recommended it to a lot of my friends who have now bought them, but I'm really, really impressed. I'm impressed with the quality. I'm impressed with how it works, how it makes you feel. I really can't speak highly enough, I have to say. So my recommendation is a big fat yes for weighted blankets. I think they are brilliant. I don't think that they replace a really good treatment program from anxiety, because I think that, you know, anxiety it's possible to recover from anxiety, but I think if you are at the height of feeling very anxious in the moment, I think these would definitely